wonderful comedian from right here in Milwaukee, tours all over the state, all over the Midwest. He's also a certified butcher. Put your hands together for your host, Daniel Fuellengraben.
Give it up for Greg one more time, everybody. That has been off to a rocky start. The mic was dead, but you know what's not dead? The Brewers run for the pennant, you guys! Give it up for the Brew Crew! On the way up here, I was driving by on the freeway by the stadium with my girlfriend, Miller Park. You can change your pronouns these days, but don't change the name of my ballpark. We're gonna have problems. And I said, look at all these people, the lot is absolutely filled. And she said, yeah, what's going on there tonight? I'm like, what rock have you been under? The Brewers are in the playoffs. And she's from Chicago, so she goes, oh, I hope the Cubs made the playoffs too. I said, what the fuck are you smoking? Oh my God. Well, she was a White Sox fan anyway, so that team had no chance of getting the playoffs to begin with, so. Anyway, last year I decided I wanted to start trying new things. I wasn't much of a baseball fan before, but I said I wanted to go to my first solo Brewers game. And I went to the Brewer game. It was opening day. We didn't do too hot opening day. We lost the game. But you know what we didn't lose that day? And that was the game we were actually playing, was drinking. Nobody beats us at drinking. And I discovered this before I even left the tailgate in the parking lot. I saw the most magnificent stack of empty beer cans you've ever seen in your entire life. When we have our empties, we just play Jenga with them because we don't know what else to do. Made it inside the stadium. They have a stand in there that says, sign up to be a designated driver. Not one person inside around that thing. Nobody makes it home from a Brewer game safe. You got a designated driver. I found a unicorn in that person. And then I was on my way to the bathroom, and I kid you not, I overheard a woman say to somebody in conversation, baby's first beer! Now, I don't know what the context of this conversation was, but I remember my first beer as a baby. I was breastfed on Miller Lite. Growing up to high life now, you guys. As every Wisconsin boy should be, we're fed on the good stuff. But I decided that I was going to get out and see some cities nearby. I decided to go and visit the city of Detroit, Motor City. Anybody been? Anybody from there? No. Been there or from there? You just moved very late on that call and response. Ben? Well, you hear a lot of stories about Detroit. I'm sure you've heard some of these stories yourselves. As you hear about Milwaukee, it's a dangerous place. People are going to rob you when you go there. I went and I met nothing but nice, happy people, glad to have a visitor in their city. But when I came back home to Milwaukee, I got mugged before I made it to the house. So I think we want to live up to our reputation, but you know what, I'm proud of that, we're got bragging rights in it, But I decided I wanted to go see the Motown Museum while I was there, Hitsville, USA. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Motown Museum. Some of the greatest artists of all time got their start here. Stevie Wonder, the Jackson 5, the Temptations. You get to tour the original studio that they set up in, which is like an old house. And when you get in, the tour guide gathers everybody up and he asks, where did you come from to see this place? And I told him Milwaukee. Now, I think he heard some of those stories that have been going around about our city because he had the security guard follow me through the whole museum. Make sure I didn't take anything. It's probably a good idea, though, because we got to the section that displays Michael Jackson's actual hat and glove. Had this guy not been breathing down my neck, I'd be here tonight in a sick-ass black fedora, sparkly glove on my hand, busting out my moonwalk for you guys, showing my moves. But I can't do it without the proper equipment on, But later in the tour, you get to this old candy machine that Stevie Wonder used to always go to. His friends would help him out by leaving dimes on top of this machine. To this day, people still leave Stevie dimes in honor of him. And I gave the security guard the old shakeroonie dooney and stole about $1.40 worth of Stevie dimes. Bought myself some of that old candy out of the machine. And in case you guys didn't know, chocolate from the 1970s, not too good. I should have left that in the machine. But toward the end of the tour, they take you to the original waiting room where all the artists had to pass through, and the guy says to a little boy in the front of the crowd, he goes, "When Michael Jackson walked through these doors was the last time he ever entered a room as a normal little boy." And I thought to myself, that's exactly what they said about them kids that went to Michael Jackson's house, isn't it? For the record, I don't think Michael Jackson did it. Because when I was a boy, Michael Jackson touched me right here in the heart. What did you perverts think I was going to say? Get your head out of the gutter. When I was a kid, before I wanted to be a comedian, I was an aspiring actor. I got into theater when I was in school. I had a big break to be in my middle school play. Only problem, this was a Black History play. I was the only white kid in my school. You want to know who they made me be? Bus driver that kicks Rosa Parks off the bus. Every story needs a villain, right? What's Star Wars without Darth Vader? So I'll do my part. And I'm on the stage in front of all the parents, classmates in my school, driving my bus. And it's my big moment because I noticed somebody's not where they belong. I'm in character, guys. Stay with me. So I gotta go to Rosa Parks and say, you either gotta get out of your seat, I'm calling the police, and she doesn't go, so I call a police officer to arrest her. You know who that was? It was me. I changed my costume, got back on my bus, and I took Rosa Parks to jail. Some might say you couldn't have civil rights without me, so you guys are very welcome. They actually gave me another role in the play. I got to be President John F. Kennedy and give a speech, ask not what your country can do for you. I practiced it front to back. I thought I'd get a standing ovation, but what it got was me a sitting assassination. Should have known that convertible ride past the grassy knoll was a setup. You guys do know how he died, right? Okay, I'm just making sure. I've been thinking about some sayings from my childhood. That one stuck with me particularly was, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." We all believe this, right? For the most part. Until you misbehaved, your mom beat your ass with a Webster's dictionary. In my house, it wasn't "don't make me get the belt," it was "don't make me get the encyclopedia." Because you find out pretty quick that words can hurt when you get hit with 300 pages of them all at one time. And that encyclopedia was a hardcover. You get caught in the corner, cut it right open. Don't play with my mom. There's been a crime spree in my neighborhood lately. Just the other day, the house down the street from me got raided by the feds for selling guns and drugs. Which is a horrible thing to happen in any neighborhood, admittedly. Because now I gotta commute somewhere else to buy my guns and drugs. Very inconvenient for my day. Just yesterday, I kid you not, the house across the street from me got hit by a drive-by shooting. And the shooter was on a Lime scooter. If you guys can't picture what that looked like, I can show you because I watched it happen. It's basically... and the battery died on him. It was the slowest getaway I've ever seen in my life. Could have tackled him myself, but I didn't like that neighbor very much anyway. Very same day, my brand new grill got stolen out of my backyard. Yeah, which pissed me off a hell of a lot more than the shooting did. I mean, sure, some guy got hit by a bullet and shot, but so did my chances of smoking brisket before the Packer game. Those got shot too, so you tell me who had a worse day. But you know, when I see one of them Lime scooters now, or one of them pickup trucks dropping off the Lime scooters in my neighborhood, I know what it felt like to be somebody in the 1980s. To see the CIA dropping off crack and firearms in the hood. Like, I definitely saw something I shouldn't have seen. You know, Reaganomics brought us the crack epidemic, but Trumponomics brought us the scooter apocalypse, which I argue was a lot worse. I mean, crackheads never crashed into me on an electric scooter, so I want to steal one time, but that's a whole other story for another day. You guys, I get around on a new bicycle that I just got myself, actually. I didn't know this, but when you buy a brand new bicycle, it doesn't come with a kickstand. And the salesman, he told me that he could sell me a kickstand for $30, which is crazy. Because if I went to buy a new car, they told me, hey, if you want to put this car in park, that'd be an extra $500. Like, I'd like to stop every now and again, you know. You guys. But I decided to continue my fitness journey by joining a gym. I went to Anytime Fitness. It's pretty expensive also, it was like $50 a month, but I found the cheat code to like you guys. If I secretly lived inside the Anytime Fitness, I'm only paying $50 a month for my rent. Who's paying more than $50 for the rent here? Yeah, you guys are suckers! You're all suckers. You got a bedroom and a kitchen. You know what I got is I don't got a bedroom or a kitchen, but I got 50 shower stalls all to myself. Dumbbells in the middle of the night, and if I get hungry, I just plug my hot plate in, baby. I'm living on the edge. You guys, I've dated a lot in my life. I've dated ladies like I'm going to Baskin Robbins. You just try every flavor that they got. When you get to the end, you say, can I taste chocolate again? I forgot what chocolate tasted like. Always double dip chocolate. But I actually used to date a trans girl, and I would have seen her no different than any other lady I would have dated. And I like to please a woman. I wanted to go down on her. And she wouldn't let me and told me to my face, if you suck my dick, I won't feel like a real woman. Which proves to me beyond a shadow of a doubt, that is absolutely a woman. What man you know turned down a blowjob? Especially from me! Alright, I'm going to leave you guys on a cause that's very near and dear to my heart as an organ donation. I think everybody should sign your driver's license. Be an organ donor, you could save a life tomorrow. My father passed away when I was young, but his bones and tissue went on to help 80 different people all over the country. It's a great thing. You can clap it up for that, right? Giving me a new purpose in life, actually, is to travel the country and meet all 80 of these people and repossess my father's bones to rebuild them piece by piece. My pop and I just love to do puzzles together, you know. And one last one wouldn't hurt, you know. Well, that's going to be my time. We're going to get into some of the best comedians